Oh well, hello Juggernaut. Welcome back to the fight. But wait, there's something different about you. I see that the wait time between your charges is a lot quicker and you can punch now. Funny! But same rules apply as before. No mutant abilities can work against him unless you're Wolverine, but it's a stupid idea. And my recommendation is going all the way to the right, and you can only strike him once this time. You can't strike him twice, just once. So all X-Men members are the best option for this boss battle. There's not one in particular that outshines the other. So it's your pick. For Apocalypse, there is very little room for error in terms of finding an opportunity to strike him when he's vulnerable. Let me explain. After his power-up sequence, you want to slightly jump over his shoulder to trigger another power-up sequence. When you do that, his second power-up sequence lasts for about like half a second. Then you have the opportunity to strike him. That's the whole strategy during this boss fight. Now, while all X-Men members can do this, Wolverine is the best for the job. The reason why is that Wolverine doesn't burn through his power meter as quickly as other X-Men members. So my recommendation is Wolverine. Bring it on, Ahab. Bring it on. He's a tough boss, and here's why. He teleports around the screen shooting his spear. When you do manage to strike him, he does a second teleport, which makes him invulnerable as he shoots a projectile at you. So the way to time this projectile to dodge it is you have to jump once or twice, because then you kind of get a rhythm of, okay, if I jump once and jump again, he kind of comes out and shoots a projectile. It makes sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you. After that, it becomes pretty easy. But when his health gets lower, he gets desperate and sends out these little machines to come and attack you. You can either destroy them, or you can jump down from where they spawn from. And I also noticed that the same side that you strike Ahab on is the same side he will appear back and do a projectile strike at you. So that's something to point out as well. Now, while all X-Men members can take on Ahab, Nightcrawler and Wolverine are the best for the job. The reason why is their mutant abilities. Wolverine's claws pretty much take a huge chunk of Ahab's life. Same with Nightcrawler's teleport attack. So when you're fighting him, either or is the best option. It's Mojo time! That was pretty bad. But Mojo is a pretty easy boss. What you want to do with Mojo is lure him as close as possible to the platform, jump on it, and jump over him as soon as he triggers his TV projectile strike, and then strike him in the back. Repeat this pattern until he's dead. It's a very easy fight. You never want to strike him in the front because he just laughs, and you never want to get too close to him either because he'll pick you up and he'll bite you. Weird. Now, while all X-Men members can do this boss fight with that similar strategy, Wolverine does it with ease because his claw dive actually makes it very easy to jump on a platform and jump from any distance. So I recommend Wolverine for this boss fight. Final boss, Magneto. My goodness, he is so tough. Let me tell you what he does. In the beginning of the boss fight, he charges 5 metal orbs. Now, when he's charging these orbs, he's only doing it one at a time. So thank goodness he's doing that. But you do have the option to try and get as far away from the metal orb as possible, and then when he launches it, you can dodge it. So the best strategy I have in terms of dodging it is wherever the orb is charging, go to the complete opposite side of where it is, because then you can have enough time to react, to jump over it, or duck under it, or just be Nightcrawler in general. Next is that he has this barrier around him that makes him invulnerable, so you can't really strike him all willy-nilly. The only option you do have is going on a platform, and as soon as he gets close, drop down, because then he becomes vulnerable and you can strike him. Next, he will eventually make his way to the middle platform, and only to the middle platform, to do this laser strike, which I can't even find a tell for it, because I get hit almost every single time it happens. I have no clue, but he'll only land on that middle platform to do it. There's some points during the boss fight where he won't do it, so it's up to you after you strike him to lead him to the middle platform in order for him to land and do this laser strike. So then you can jump on a platform, and as soon as he gets close, jump down so you can strike him again. And you just repeat this pattern over and over and over again. But I like to do a duo combo during this boss battle, which is Nightcrawler and Wolverine, or Nightcrawler and Gambit, or Nightcrawler and Cyclops. Nightcrawler makes his boss battle very easy because of his teleport. He can just teleport and dodge those 5 metal orbs, and then you get right into the boss battle of trying to hurt Magneto. So that's my recommendation, is Nightcrawler plus somebody else during the boss fight. And those are all the boss battles. This was a very fun game, very frustrating, but very fun. Magneto, I would have to say, is the toughest boss out of all the bosses. But I bet you're asking yourself, why didn't we see Gambit? I just don't like Gambit. His projectile is really unreliable. The only thing he has going for him is his attack range, but like, I just didn't find it useful in any of the boss fights. I just didn't like using him, so that's why you saw Cyclops, Nightcrawler, and Wolverine being the best options for boss fights in the whole entire, video. Now, I have to ask you guys something. Is there a better way of beating Magneto? Comment below. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. I'm Rob J. Thank you for entering the Nova, and I'll see you next time. Take care.